90% of all real estate professionals are using artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, well, in the complete wrong way. As the former chief innovation officer of one of the nation's largest real estate companies, I keep my thumb on the pulse of what's going on in real estate, technology, and most importantly, how to grow your business as an agent. In this video, I'm going to cover the top 3 ways that you can institute ChatGPT and artificial intelligence into your business today. Simplistic, not complicated, something you can walk away in the next 5 or 10 minutes and institute immediately. Also, I did this exact presentation to a live audience just 48 hours ago. I have a list of the top 10 questions that were asked by the audience. Stick around. These questions might apply to you. You might even be thinking them during my presentation. So, step number 1, the first and most important way to incorporate ChatGPT into your business today is using AI to help you follow up with your clients. These prompts that I'm going to read from my notes are actually linked below. So if you want a copy of these prompts, go ahead and use them. They're free for you to borrow, to use, to manipulate, to change, to alter, however you want to use them for your specific business. As a demo, here's what I have for AI follow-up prompt number 1. Act as a top producing real estate agent. See, we want GPT to take on a persona. We want it to act a certain way. We don't want to just cram in a prompt and hope for a specific response. We want AI to put on the hat of a top producing real estate agent. We want it to write a personalized follow-up message to a buyer who viewed a home, maybe through an open house, but just viewed a home and hasn't responded. We want to make it friendly, professional, and include a light call to action. Quite a few prompts mixed into one. Act as if. Here's your persona. Here's your prompt. Take on this personality and create a call to action. Bonus points. We can also ask it to create variations for text, email, as well as a phone script. Look, team, some of our greatest challenges as real estate professionals is knowing what to say, when to say it, who to say it to, and how to say it. If AI can help us with our scripting and give us the ability to create scripts and dialogues in a text format, in a phone format, and in an email format, communication is solved. That is prompt number 1. Prompt number 2, using AI as a content creation engine. So here's the persona. We want GPT or AI, whatever you're using, to put on a hat or a persona of you're my content marketing assistant. We've given it a role. You're my content marketing assistant. Create 5 social media post ideas and captions for a real estate agent who specializes, and you're going to insert your niche. What do you specialize in? We'll just say for new home construction. And keep it educational and engaging. So the entire prompt, which is linked below, is you are my content marketing assistant. Create 5 social media post ideas and captions for a real estate agent who specialized in new builder construction. We want to keep it educational and engaging. You will get your prompts that you can copy, paste, attach your image to, whatever you want to do for your socials, for Instagram, for TikTok, for Facebook, whatever you're using as your marketing sphere. You've just created your own content that quickly. Bonus, you can ask it to create reels for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. You can ask it to create a short script for you to follow along with to do videos just like this for your specific niche. Team, there's power in this. There's power in the simplicity. Prompt number 3. This might be the most important one. Well, they're all important, but this one is strong. Look, team, most real estate coaches and AI trainers, they tend to make things way more complicated than they need to be. The question I ask myself, sitting on the other side of this, is if I were you watching this, I'm going to ask the question of what is in it for me? How can I apply this to my business today? When I create these trainings, this is exactly what I do. I think like a real estate agent. I think like a real estate broker. I behave like a real estate broker, and I train like a real estate broker. Why? Because I am a real estate broker. If you want to join my team, if you need coaching, if you just want to connect, use the links below. I'm here. I'm happy to help. Okay, prompt number 3, super powerful. is your objection handling coach. Here's the prompt. Let's role play. I'm a real estate agent and you're a for sale by owner who's resistant with listing with an agent. Sound familiar? Respond as a homeowner and challenge me. Help me track my responses step by step. If you didn't get it, don't worry. Copy and paste. The prompt is down below. But here's the persona of what we're doing. We want to role play with GPT or AI, whatever you're using, and say, let's role play. I'm a real estate agent. You're for sale by owner who's resistant to listing with an agent. Respond as the homeowner and challenge me. GPT will take on the persona of that for sale by owner so you can practice your dialogue, what to say, when to say, who to say it to, how to say it, step by step. Don't have a role play partner? No problem. Use GPT, use AI. Those are the 3 prompts. I want to get into the question answer here in just a second. Look, team, if you're not using prompts like these, you're leaving time on the table. You're leaving money on the table. And most important, you're leaving opportunity on the table. Click the links below. I have all the tools, resources, training, and education you need to hit the ground running and implement AI into your lead generation and your real estate business today. Okay, let's get into those top 10 questions. Number 1, can I use these prompts with the free version of ChatGPT? That's a great question. Actually, yes, you can. The free version of ChatGPT is pretty robust. It creates a lot of opportunity for you to use it without having to invest any money. It's free to you. And if you can use Google, you can use ChatGPT. It's really once you start really getting hooked and using it a lot that you probably should upgrade to the paid platform, which is about $20 a month at the time of this recording. But yes, absolutely. You can use the free version for these prompts and you will have no problem getting the responses you need. There's no restrictions on the information that it provides on the free version. The only restrictions are on the different levels or versions of GPT that you can use, whether it goes into deep research or the different models. And I don't want to geek out too much on this. So long story short, yes, you can use the free version. Question number 2, what's the best AI tool for real estate? ChatGPT, Copilot, Claude, or something else? That's actually a really good question. And the answer is, it changes. Actually, the best answer is the platform that you're most comfortable with. Because here's why, team. ChatGPT might be number 1 this week. Then Grok's going to have a more powerful version next week. And then Claude's going to have a more powerful version the following week. And then Google Gemini is going to top them. And then GPT is going to be back on top. These are changing at breakneck speed. So at the end of the day, we as the consumer are the ones who are benefiting because they keep leveling up. So find the platform that you're most comfortable with. For me, that's ChatGPT. For you, it might be something else. But find the platform you're most comfortable with, engage with that platform, and learn and use that platform to the best of its ability. Fair enough? Question number 3. How do I make AI sound like me and not robotic? You know, that's a great question. You may have picked up on this when I was going through the prompts that I created, but you stop it from being robotic by giving it a persona or a personality. For example, in my content creation engine, I said, you are my content marketing assistant. In the for sale by owner, the objection handling, I said, you are a for sale by owner. The other one was on my first prompt is act as a top producing real estate agent. So by giving it a persona, it will no longer act robotic and it will start acting in the capacity of the persona that you give it. All right, next question. Can I use AI to write listings descriptions or is that risky? Absolutely. Use it to write your listing descriptions. In fact, you can use the web version to say, here's the property address, pull from local landmarks and points of interest in writing this listing description. In fact, I'm working on an app right now that will enable you to just put in a few basic particulars about a property and it will automatically write amazing listing descriptions for you that you can copy, paste, and drop into your listings for the description. At the time of this recording, it's not yet completed. It will be done in probably 7 to 10 days. So if you're watching this 7 to 10 days after its post date, go ahead and click the link below because there will be a link to that really powerful IQ AI enabled app to help you grow your business? That's a great question. Thank you for asking. Number 6, can AI help me create a full marketing plan, not just one post at a time? Absolutely. So you would want to go back to the persona of you are my content marketing assistant, or to even dig deeper and give it a higher level, you can say you are my marketing executive. Act as a chief marketing executive of a top real estate firm and create a marketing plan for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 1 month, 2 months, a year. Break it down by milestones and you will be amazed at the marketing plan that it produces. And you don't have to just take that at face all for the end all be all. You can say, I'm more social media focused. Please gear my marketing more towards YouTube. Please gear my marketing more towards Instagram. I tend to do more Instagram reels and scripting. Give me the scripts that support this marketing plan. Look, team, it is an amazing time to be alive. And the ability to create these plans just out of thin air with a few prompts is amazing. And most individuals, most folks get hung up in the actual prompting. The really fancy term that's going around is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering really is just natural communication. So if you want to know how to prompt engineer AI, here's your homework assignment. Go watch Iron Man #1, which in my opinion, arguably is the best Iron Man movie. Go watch Iron Man 1 and see how Tony Stark interacts with Jarvis. Jarvis is AI. It is a natural language conversation of pitch and catch. It's not robotic prompting. It's not restricted by certain parameters. It is a natural language conversation. That is prompt engineering wrapped with a bow, made simple. No need to sit through timeless, mind-numbing trainings on prompt engineering. Have a natural conversation with it, and you will get natural, powerful results. I lost my number. Number next. How can I use AI to role play with buyers or sellers without giving weak responses? Okay, that's a great question. So in the objection handling, we went back and forth and I said, I'm a real estate agent and you're a for sale by owner. Respond to the homeowner, respond as the homeowner and challenge me. So we gave it a persona to challenge me. We can say put it on easy mode and just let me get comfortable with the dialogue. Or we can say, challenge me, be a difficult for sale by owner. Give it specific instructions in regard to the objection. Be a difficult for sale by owner who does not want to pay commission because their net margins are thin. That's a very specific objection, but it will stick to that. It will role play that objection with you so you can get sharper and better at overcoming that objection. If you get stuck in your role play, you can say, take a break from your persona and give me some suggestions on how to overcome this objection. Mind-blowing, team, right? Extremely powerful. Just use it for all its power and it will totally help you in your business. Last question. How much time should I spend with AI each day to actually get results? You know, I alluded to this earlier. If you can use Google, if you can operate a smartphone, you can use AI. AI is actually really simple to use. The power is in digging deeper. Ask your question, ask another question, ask a deeper question, ask it to elaborate on a certain point. So going back to Iron Man, Tony Stark having the conversation with Jarvis, have a natural question. And if you don't understand something, say, I don't understand. Explain that to me. Break that point down. By having a natural conversation, you can get to the root of what you need, which allows me to answer my question of how much time should you spend? Spend as much time as you need. It's not like, hey, you need to spend an hour a day in the gym to get in shape. No, there's no time associated to it. Spend the amount of time you need to get out what you want. So if you can go into AI and prompt it the way you need to prompt it and get the answers the way you need to get the answers, then great. You don't need to spend any more time than is necessary. With that said, team, I want to thank you for watching. I want to remind you there's links down below. There's links to my playlist that has all bunch of real estate training, education, lead generation. A lot of it, most of it, if not all of it, is AI centered. There's also a link to the real estate app that makes your life so much easier in regard to listing descriptions, CMAs, you name it, the app can do it. Super powerful. And most importantly, subscribe to future trainings. With that said, I want to wish you a happy, healthy, powerful, and productive rest of your day. And I want to remind you, team, you're powerful. You're extremely powerful. And my role and my goal and my mission with these videos is just through education and empowerment to show you just how powerful you are. So with that said, take these prompts, use them, make them your own, and get after it. We'll talk soon, everybody.